Now I wanted the review of Tahu the Master of Fire to be the first official entry into my series of reviews for the Bionicle 2015 line, but Gali turned out to be the first set I got. On the same day I uploaded my views on the new Bionicle.com animation videos, I caved to the growing news of sightings at stores such as Target and Toys R Us, and I went to the local Toys R Us, and sure enough, they had 3 of the Master sets and 3 of the Protector sets, and I could not resist buying Gali and the Protector of Water. Now that I've cleared that out of the way, let's continue. Firstly, let's look at Gali. Looking at her new form looks magnificent, especially with this elemental trident form. But is she playable? Well, depends on how you look at it. Posability wise, this set is great, much like the Hero Factory sets of before, but this set has the gear function, certainly added in to cater to nostalgic Bionicle fans such as myself. Does it work? For Gali, it's a mixed bag. Not because it just controls one arm, but there are a few elements which get in the way of the movement, such as this shoulder pad up here and the shark fin down below at the ankle. Also, with the extremely posable system the new Bionicles inherited from Hero Factory, the gear function does seem kind of gimmicky, especially when you move the gear and it holds the pose. You can easily repose the character without moving the gear at all. The movement of the gear itself is slightly underwhelming, kind of slow compared to the original Mata set and the Nuva set. Besides, playing with the trident is unfortunately kind of clunky, so in adrenaline mode, with the trident reversed into a harpoon, the gear mode works much swifter. Also, I think you can put the fins together to form a sort of mermaid-esque fin. Sorta reminds me of the poster of the acclaimed documentary The Cove, wouldn't you agree? About the packaging, this is the first year in which they are using cardboard for the canister. The same thing goes with the Protector's case. Now while I understand why they would go with recyclable cardboard for environmental reasons, the hard plastic from G1 really protected the figures when the canisters were used as containers for toys. Here, I don't think it can fit. Another thing, it was dented when I first got it. While it was easily fixed upon opening, I get the sense that it won't be the most protective of cases. Now onto the Protector, which has this new launch system, similar to a Gatling gun or a Kordak blaster, which is used in all the Protector sets. The ornament consists of simple Lego system pieces. They include a lot of these pieces for good reason. Posability, it's alright. The chest does give it an overly buff look. Overall, I don't have that much to say about this set, so I feel it's time I talk about my theory on the Protectors. In my previous video, I had complained about how much the Protectors all looked identical, similar to the Agori from The Legend Reborn. So my theory is, after the defeat of Pterodax, the Matoran and Agori started working together. Somehow, they intermingled, resulting in the Protectors. Think about it. If you crossed the Matoran head without the Kanohi masks with the head of the Agori without that helmet thing, I wouldn't be surprised if you got something like our maskless Protector head. So it is the same universe we all love, only in the far, far future. That'll explain the appearances of the Kanohi Vahi throughout the story videos. One nitpick I have with this set comes from the perspective of a stop-motion animator, and that is the head. With all previous Bionicle sets, you can move the head around by the mask with little issue, but try that with the new Bionicle and the mask falls off. You have to grab the whole head, but in a specific way so that the mask doesn't fly off due to this launch mechanism at the back of the head. Oh man, the skull spiders. Trying to put these on was kind of a pain, especially if you're hoping to close all the legs facehugger style. The best thing you can do is close the top legs completely around the head and open up the bottom legs like this. The same thing goes with the Protector. Overall, both sets are an alright way to start off Bionicle 2015. Are there flaws with the water sets? Yes, but after a few days of playtime, it is possible for an old fan of Bionicle such as myself to adapt to this new system. So I would give Gali, the Master of Water, a B+, while the Protector is more like a B-. Stay tuned for more reviews over the next few months as I get the rest of the Masters and Protectors.